they've surrendered at this point, so you can tie them up without
Okay.
having to
And
roll.
then when Selzam said that she was going to interrogate him and asked if it was all right, I basically just stared at Arvin and just who's that?
Anthony?
Anthony. Okay. I was gonna say Arthur for some reason. Too many A's. Anthony, and I just stare at him, just like heavy, deep breathing, just never letting my gaze off him.
All right.
Okay. So if everyone's okay, and I know what he said earlier, I'm gonna crouch down in front of him and lean in close and be like, "Going to be dead soon, are we?" I kind of head tilt at him.
Why? Oh, okay. We're playing this completely different ways.
So yeah. Then hearing this, you kind of see his eyebrows raise because he knows that you heard what he was saying to Oratir.
Why are you betraying Avad?
Safety. It's like there's no guarantee that this rebellion will work. If I get closer to, if I make myself important, if I, please the Sun King, I can live a very comfortable life.
And what happens when the Sun King falls and Avad comes into power? You think you'll still be safe?
If the Sun King falls, we just have to take care of that situation.
Correct, but what are you going to do to prevent that? And I'm going to gesture around and be like, I mean, what are you going to do?
And he just kind of looks over to his colleague that is now missing a head, and the other colleague that you had stabbed just right next to him, and looks back at you and says, well, in this position, it does look like I'm a little out of my league. But men like me don't need to deal with things in combat. We make our impacts through other means. Your friend over there may be strong, but words can be powerful, and information can be powerful as well.
I'm gonna smile as he says information is powerful, and I'm gonna be like, oh, don't I know it? I kind of just look over at Koros and be like, so we have the muscles and the brains on our side. You're clearly missing something. But Anthony, that's a whole other thing. Oh yes, don't you worry, Mr. Anthony Malgrib. I know your name. We know who you are, and obviously I know where to find you. So,
as a historian, though, words do have meaning.
As Koro says that, I'm gonna do double take, be like, see? Even the muscle knows this. Hold on here. Hold on.
Just remember that history is written by the victors.
And
when you say that, he says, well, I guess we'll see who remembers who when history comes.
I'm gonna stand, as I'm standing up
True
now,
enough.
I'm gonna cross my arms in front of him and be like, do you actually think you're gonna make the history? The stories, the tales, the bards? You think they're gonna be singing about little old Anthony Malgrip, the rat who ran between the lines?
That is what they call you, you know.
Nobody will remember you. Nobody will care what you did here today. You don't think I don't know who you spoke to? If I know your name, you don't think I know Orateers? I know everything, you foolish little human. And we're just supposed to interrogate him. You took his curved dagger, right?
Yeah, I have his dagger and spear.
It is the curved dagger?
It's a boot dagger. Is it curved? Is there
Well,
significance
yeah,
behind the
it's
curved
like
dagger?
it's like not like a sickle kind of curve, but it's one of those
It's got a
daggers
It's
that
single-edged.
yeah, and it's kind of got like like those I don't know if it's like a hunting dagger, but it goes up and then kind of curves at like a 30-degree angle and then continues on with the blade.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
like
talking
like
about?
like a miniature scimitar almost.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
And
That's a neat dagger.
he's got the tattoos that we were described as well.
Yes, yeah.
Is it a special dagger?
No, it's custom one for him, but there's
Okay.
no special properties. It's just a fancy dagger.
That's okay. I'm just Sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I'm specifically supposed to ask. Who else are you speaking to, Anthony?
Who else am I speaking to? Oratir was my only contact.
Investigation check.
Or like
Insight is to tell if
insight,
they're
yeah.
lying.
Insight, sorry.
I know
Okay.
because mine's terrible.
Fuck!
5. Yeah, so it seems like he's telling the truth. As far as you can tell, he's being honest with you. Yeah, so Oratir is my only contact. But Oratir is barely more than a grunt. There's way bigger pieces to this that even you don't know. So misinformation. I don't
Well,
think you know quite as much as you think you do.
I'm gonna flick him. I'm going to flick him on the forehead. And just be like, if Oratir's a grunt and you're a rat, that means you're underneath his boot. Mr. thinks he knows everything. And flick him on the forehead again.
Oh. So you're not playing good cop, that's for sure.
I'm not playing good cop. I'm playing give me my answers. And that's all. This is where the neutral
I'm the good
side
cop,
of
and I'm
things
over here.
is. You didn't have to walk away.
I'm puttering around.
Who else is
You're
there?
handling the interrogation.
What is Bright Market? Where's Bright Market?
Bright Market? So Bright Market was a hoax. You realize that I was a double agent, right? Misinformation. We're giving Oratir false information, and Oratir's giving me false information. I'm playing both sides.
Yeah, you're not playing both sides, dearie.
Can I
Both sides are playing you.
Can I grab his head and then put my dagger towards his throat?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because he doesn't even hear you come up behind him, and suddenly there's a dagger to his throat.
And I say to him, well, you better be starting playing one side, or else this blade's going to be one side of your neck.
It's like, all right. Avad and his group of fools decided that it would be a bright idea to set up an ambush in Bright Market. There is a regular patrol of guards that goes through Bright Market, and they were hoping to catch them off guard and take care of them. So that is what I informed Oratir of.
And who are these fools?
Oh, he's talking about the rebels.
Yeah, the rebels are the fools. Fool.
Unfortunately, I'm going to flick him on the tip of the nose now as he says that to Alex, and I'm gonna be like, point my fingers at my eyes and then at his and be like, focus. You think you're playing both sides? You are obviously aware now that you are a suspect of treason.
Treason to who? The Sun King? I don't
Treason
think so.
either way. Because all I have to do is go sell my information to, let's say, Grodog, and tell him that there's a rat amongst his ranks, and tell him exactly the name of the fool who thinks is playing the side of Rebel and Sun King, and that he's trying to self-assure himself a side that no matter which way things go, it lives. How do you think Grodog is going to take that? Because I don't think he's going to enjoy that, and I have a feeling you'll be the next on the pedestal if you make it that far. But I digress.
So
And
you
I'm gonna
think
give him like a flat smile. Like I'm not happy about it, but I'm not like I don't care.
so he says you think you're going to be able to even approach Grodog? Any of his 3 elite that'll be stopping that from happening?
I could talk to the elite and tell them the same information that I'm gonna tell him. Pretty sure they'll still pass me along to him so that he can hear it from himself.
The 3 elite don't have any time for you.
They don't have time for you either, because you would be here if they did.
Touche.
Koros,
Yeah.
any more questions?
Well, no questions, I guess.
Any more actions?
So what are we gonna do with this man?
I think bag him and tag him.
Meaning?
And as like I say this to Koros, and then you say meaning, I'm gonna turn and smash him on the side of the face with the butt of my dagger.
Okay.
Knocking him
Not
out?
Koros, not Koros. Anthony. I'm gonna bash Anthony in the side of the face with my dagger.
Okay.
So he's knocked out?
So he's knocked out.
And I turn to
Oh.
Selzum and say, well,
Did
I
we get what we needed?
don't know if he's actually knocked out.
Yeah, you basically you hit him in the side of the face. He's like, ah, and he spits out a couple of teeth. He's like, what the hell was that for?
Somebody whose fist might be bigger than mine, knock him out.
and I decided to
Are we
take
gonna
my
pl-
blade and stab him from behind.
What?
No! No! No!
Alex!
No! No!
What
No!
the hell?
No! We're giving him to a vibe to deal with.
No one who sides with the Sun King, whether they be a double agent, deserves to live. But
that's not our justice.
So he's dead now?
Yes, he's dead.
Yeah, you killed Anthony.
I was uncomfortable enough at the treatment of him, and then to just kill him. I'm like, this... What? He's surrendered. Why would you do that?
And so did the other people who they sacrificed to the so-called sun god.
Also,
and yet,
seeing you do this, the guy that you tied up over here and left by himself, he's tied up, but he does get up on his 2 feet and he starts running in this direction.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
I'm gonna shoot him with my arrow.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Do I?
Yeah, you roll. So yeah, okay, 17 hits. Let's see what piercing. Oh, and you also have advantage, so we can say this is sneak attack as well.
Okay, so a D1 or yeah.
D6. 4. Yeah. So, you out of reflex, you turn around and shoot. Actually, just to see what happens, because you get advantage on the attack roll, roll your short bow again, just to see.
Okay.
You have a chance of getting a crit. So. Okay. But either way, you kill them. So you, you out of reflex, you pull your bow back and you fire an arrow right in the back of the head, and he falls to the ground.
Okay, and then I turn to them. Nobody associated with the Sun King gets away with what they've done, whether they be a double agent or just doing their job. They are all part of this wheel that takes children and murders them. And then I kind of walk off.
So because they are evil and lethal, you will become evil and lethal too. You're saying that gives you the excuse to be them.
Yes. If it must be, then it must be.
I cannot work with you. This is preposterous.
Salem's kind of just open mouth staring at Anthony because she wasn't actually going to hurt him. She was going to give him to a VOD to deal with. I don't know what to do now.
I can't be
I told
party
you,
to a
I
unit
am-
who kills unarmed prisoners who surrendered.
I
That is
told
not
you
the
that
kind of warrior I'm going to be.
I am as John said, I am the chaos merchant. Anything can happen with me.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna play it out. Koros ain't happy with you right now.
I actually, I'm supposed to send this to John, but I do have my backstory, and there's a reason why.
Oh, I'm sure you have a sob story, Alex.
Yeah, and then I just walk away. Oh,
What about this guy who's knocked out?
you can do what you want with him. As long as he doesn't run, I'll let him live. For now. He could be useful. We could take him in as a prisoner and interrogate him more.
That's what we were gonna do to Anthony.
With the one who actually had information.
Yeah, this dude's just a guard. He had no information. You killed the guy with the information. So I'm gonna kind of look at Koros and be like, not as planned.
I don't know about this one.
Give it time. There's a reason she's in her path. He's in her path. And as unfortunate as this is, brother, we have necessities to take care of.
Who are these people we got ourselves caught up with? This rebellious prince and double agents.
We will have
People
to have a
who's-
further conversation with the prince.
Conversation.
However, at this point in time, and I'm going to kind of subtly point to the two dead guards next to Anthony and be like, we have resources we need to replenish. And I'm going to strip. I'm going to tell him that we should strip the guards and keep the uniforms in case we need them. These were the uniforms I was trying to get a hands on. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
So I think we should strip. I know this sounds horrible. We could still give them a quick burial or a quick pyre or whatever, but we should take their uniforms and put them in the bag of holding. So the next time we have to do a covert mission, instead of having to have you wait outside since you are not very quiet, we have you wear a guard's uniform and sneak in like that.
I'm just as quiet as you are, sister.
Most days. I still think we should at least take one.
I'm gonna kind of walk away from this scene. I just can't right now. Gonna go stand on the water's edge and sulk for a bit.
I'm gonna take the uniform off of one of them.
Okay. And you're just gonna put a guard uniform in your bag of holding?
I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna touch the knocked out one. I'm gonna leave him be. I'm just gonna take it off one of the dead ones and... Yeah.
Okay.
And as I'm taking it from him, I say a little blessing from Gond so that he passes over to another realm where he can rest
Where
peacefully.
you can smack that anvil.
Where he can
Smack that what?
Smack that anvil, because Gond is the
The Forge King.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, so that he can make it to the other side, forgiven for his sins.
Alright.
And did they have any coin purses on them?
Like very small amounts of coin. I'd say, you already looted Anthony, so the two that are right next to you had a total of 17 gold on them.
Okay. And then I'm going to build a quick little pyre here.
Okay.
Off the path, out of the way. Put all 3 deceased. Okay, all 5 deceased bodies
Yeah.
on the pyre.
Ouch.
Okay, where are
I'll
you gonna
help
put
you
it?
with that.
I just sit by the tree and watch.
Okay, where are you sticking the fire?
Right. Oh, I guess that's not showing you very much. Let me draw. I'll draw. No, excuse that. Well, I'll just make it underneath the trees. Like I know it's trees.
Right, so you just kind of like toss the bodies over there.
Well, on some rocks with some like dead
Yeah,
branches and shit. And then yeah, just light it, say a little peaceful prayer and look at Koros. But like a little bit ashamed because he's upset and I know I'm partially to blame and I don't like when my brother's pissed off at me because, twinsies. So I'm gonna kind of like look at him side eye like I'm like I feel bad. I didn't mean to. And then walk on.
It wasn't you, sister. I don't know
I
if we
know.
want to be associated with the kind of people who employ men like him. Justice and revenge, or whatever we're going to call it, is one thing. But at the end of this, I want to remember who I am. I want to tell tales of our bravery and our quest. And slaying a man with a sword in his hands is one thing. But
We will have
killing someone who has surrendered, the fight has left him, then that's not something I want associated with.
Then we will have words with Alex and explain that we don't do that.
Alex is a mercenary. She doesn't care about us.
Well, we'll figure it out. But tonight, we need to make it back to Avad.
I suppose.
Back
See
to
what we
home.
can get out of this. Salvage it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to head back to Meridian?
As quickly and as quietly as we can.